Good evening and welcome to Edinburgh High School for tonight's Indiana High School girls basketball game between the Whiteland Warriors and the number 17 Center Grove Trojans in the 2022 Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Hello, one, Kevin Conrad along with Tony Marlin. We welcome everyone to our coverage of Center Grove girls basketball. Tony, nothing like the Johnson County Tournament. We just sat here and watched a great game being played by Indian Creek in Game 1 against Greenwood. Indian Creek has punched its ticket to the Johnson County Championship game on Saturday morning here at Edinburgh, beating Greenwood 38-19 in Game 1. And now we'll get ready for Game 2 between Center Grove and Whiteland.
Yeah, I'm excited about this game tonight. I think, Center Grove, I felt like they did a lot of good things the other night. They played extremely well against Hamilton Southeastern, which is number 2 in the state. Tonight they're playing Whiteland. Whiteland, I know, had this circled. They definitely want to come out and show Center Grove they're ready to play for the county.
Head coach for the Center Grove Trojans, Kevin Stuckmeyer. His 6th year, he's won 4 county championships as the head coach of the Trojans, 1 runner-up. Coach Stuckmeyer, 93-40 in his time here at Center Grove. And Tony, for the Whiteland Warriors, second year head coach Kelly Kirchhoff, and she's 8-20, and they're 2-3 this year. Of course, her grandfather, the longtime legendary coach Bob Kirchhoff at Roncalli.
Yeah, that coaching's in their blood. Kelly does a great job. She came from Greencastle and is trying to turn this Whiteland program around. She has her dad on the sidelines as her assistant, so the Kirchhoff coaching blood runs deep, and Kelly was an extremely good player at Roncalli, had a great career there, went on to Marion. Really, really good career at Marion, where she won a national championship in the NIA. So she knows how to win, and I think that she's probably going to put her stamp on this Whiteland Warrior team, and I think you'll see them come out and compete hard.
So tonight, the Center Grove Trojans are at Edinburgh taking on the Whiteland Warriors in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal round. The winner advances to the championship game on Saturday morning to take on Indian Creek. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
Black Friday deals start early at Peterman Brothers.
All November, when you install a qualifying HVAC system with Peterman Brothers, you can get up to $5,000.
How would you spend your Black Friday cash?
Host the best Thanksgiving your family has ever seen?
Blow everyone's mind with the greatest gifts this season?
Take a family vacation?
Or get yourself something special?
You can't choose wrong when you choose Peterman Brothers for all your home comfort needs.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to claim your Black Friday cash.
Fans. Most licensed IHSAA officials have full-time jobs
and officiate the games because of their love for the sport and their desire to serve our community in a meaningful way.
Without them, this game would not be possible.
Please join us in thanking them for being here tonight.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Back inside Edinburgh High School, Kevin Conrad, Tony Marlin. Tony, I love this type of gymnasium. This is like the West Gym at Center Grove or Nickerson Hall at UIndy, that throwback gymnasium from the 1950s.
Oh, yes. This is what I grew up on at Center Grove in the West Gym, the bowl-like sunken gym. It makes things a lot louder, and that's why this is a great venue for this county tournament.
So again, tonight, Center Grove taking on Whiteland in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal round. And for the Whiteland Warriors, they played this past Tuesday here at Edinburgh and beat the Lancers in the opening round of the county 71-30. Center Grove got a first-round bye. Also in that first round, Greenwood defeated GCA 40-18. And maybe the biggest surprise, maybe not to some, but a surprise possibly, Indian Creek beat Franklin, the defending county champs, 66-56 in the opening round. That game, I do believe, was played at Franklin. So a great win for Indian Creek. And again, Indian Creek wins tonight in the opening game against Greenwood, 38-19. So the Braves are in the championship game on Saturday here at Edinburgh at 10 o'clock in the morning to face the winner between these two teams, Center Grove and Whiteland. And Tony, I was doing a little research. Coach Stuckmeyer's had great success against the Whiteland Warriors in his now 6th year as head coach of the Trojans. They did not play last year, but Coach at the moment against Whiteland 9-0 and 4-0 against Whiteland in the county tournament. So he's had quite a bit of success, obviously, against the Warriors.
Yes, he's done a great job at Center Grove, and it looks like they're getting ready to do the starting lineups.
Let's go ahead and listen in to our PA announcer for tonight's starters. First, for the visiting Whiteland Warriors.
Now the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the Whiteland Lady Warriors. Number 3, Emma Piercy. Number 5, Superman Baines. Number 15, Axel Overton. Number 24, Sophia Dyer. And number 32, Carly Von Gilligan. The Warriors are coached by Kelly Kirkhoff. And for your Center Grove Lady Trojans. Number 2, Audrey Arnett. Number 3, Aubrey Walker. Number 20, Savannah Mishra. Number 23, Ella Hobson. And number 33, Rachel Works. And those are coached by Kevin Stuckmeyer.
Tonight's starters for this Johnson County tournament semifinal game. And Tony, the Trojans played Hamilton Southeastern, a team ranked in the top 5 in the state this past Tuesday. And Center Grove led throughout and just couldn't quite seal the deal in the fourth quarter. But Center Grove, I thought, played maybe its best game of the season.
They sure did. Hamilton Southeastern has a lot of talent on that team, and for Center Grove to go toe-to-toe with them and take them to the overtime, I know they wanted to close out that game, but I think they learned a lot about themselves that they can play with a lot of teams in this state.
Center Grove in the white uniforms trimmed in red. The Warriors in the red, or I should say blue uniforms trimmed in orange. We're ready to go. Wirtz will tip up for the Center Grove Trojans against Carly Von Dilligan, the freshman for Whiteland. It is controlled by the Center Grove Trojans. So early on, Tony, we do see a zone defense by the Warriors. Wirtz tries a rare three-point shot. She can shoot it, though. She shot, I think, 2 out of 4 last year on 3. Center Grove gets the offensive rebound, but they're going to go with zone here to begin tonight's game. On A, off the backboard too hard with her 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, it looked like they were paying a lot of special attention to Ane early on that possession. Even though they were in a zone, they were really trying to find out where she was.
Piercy. Bounce pass to Baines, and then she takes it to the lane with the pass. Dyer misses in the lane. Center Grove clears it out. Savannah Bischoff will push quickly for the Trojans. Ane finds Hobson deep right corner. 3 is around the cylinder. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. It will be Whiteland basketball. 6:54 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. No score.
Maybe a little opening jitters for both teams right now, but I'm sure they'll settle in here soon.
Baines brings it into the front court to Dyer. She's calling for steps. I think you're right. Some early on jitters here by both teams.
Well, you know, the one thing I notice is that this is a young Whiteland team. They start one senior, one junior, 2 sophomores, and a freshman, and the first one off the bench is typically another junior, so future looks bright for Kelly.
On Aubrey Booker, dribbling high right side, finds Savannah Bischoff, her 3, kicks out long to Aune, now to Booker. Trojans will reset with Hobson, the senior point guard. Aune running the baseline, they go to Booker, she looks opposite. Bischoff sets up for a 3, she's long. Trojans just not able to find the range as of yet here early in this ball game. And now we'll have our first foul against the Center Grove Trojans. Rachel Wirtz picks up her first foul. Center Grove 2-2 on the season. Ranked number 17 this week in the coaches poll. Again, county champs under Kevin Stuckmeyer 4 times. 1 time runner-up under Coach Stuckmeyer. Trojans last year lost to Franklin in the county championship 40-37. And now traveling once again, called against Whiteland.
Well, that's that Center Grove defense. They just do a great job. Coach Stuckmeyer is a really good defensive coach, and you'll see teams turn it over a lot just because they do a lot of switching up top, and it kind of confuses the other team.
Savannah Bischoff just having some tough luck. She is so close on that 3-point shot. That one was down and out. Whiteland pushing quickly. Baines rotates it, high right side. That's Piercy taking the 3 ball from the deep right corner over the 6'3" Wirtz. Left it short, out of bounds. It'll be CG ball. And we'll see our first sub for the Center Grove Trojans. Allie Wiseman, 5'11", senior forward, and she's really given Coach Stuckmeyer some great minutes off the bench.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching her play last year. She played a lot of JV, but she brings a lot of energy, likes to set screens, so really good teammate.
Wiseman in the high post. She's double teamed. Baines is able to come down and double team her and ties her up. Jump ball. It will be CG ball out of bounds.
Well, we've gone almost 3 minutes here without a score. Again, I think it's maybe a little nerves. There's a nice toss in on that out of bounds play.
I just think there's a lid on the basket.
That's right. That's right.
Booker had a good look there in the lane. Just bounced off the rim. Baines on the floor. Booker takes it away, and she finds Bischoff, and now we have a foul against Whiteland in the backcourt. 32, Carly Von Dilligan, the freshman, picks up the personal foul. So each team with 1 foul each. And now we'll see Lily Bischoff for the first time tonight, sophomore. And Tony, she's coming off her best performance of her young career, a career-high 15 points against the Royals on Tuesday.
Yes, I think she did a lot of things that kind of kept Center Grove in it. She attacked hard. She gets an open 3 from the side, off the mark.
Aune cannot come up with the rebound. Whiteland pushing quickly with Emberton. Whistle, foul against the Trojans.
Yeah, speaking of Lily Bischoff, she had a really good game. One of the things that she does really well is she looks to penetrate, and that's one thing that opens things up not only for herself but her teammates. So looking forward to this tonight.
First foul on Booker, number 2 against the Trojans. Free throw is no good. So maybe there's a lid on both ends of the basket. What do you think? Both ends of the court. Still 0-0. Emberton trying to get the Warriors on the scoreboard with this free throw, and she does. 1-zip Whiteland.
Lindsey Walker came in during that free throw for Lily Bischoff. Lily takes a seat, quick seat after that short time in the game.
Inside Booker, some contact. She is able to remain composed with the body and hits the basket. First field goal in tonight's ball game, going to Aubrey Booker. 2-1, Trojans lead it. 4:20 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. Ball out of bounds. Emberton tried to save it, cannot, and we'll see Rachel Wirtz back in for the Center Grove Trojans. Booker will get her first break.
I think that's 4 turnovers in the last 5 possessions for Whiteland. Maybe a little nerves, but a lot of that has to do with Center Grove's defense.
Walker tries a 3. Rebound works on a 4-3. Battle for the board, whistle. Outside official says somebody's over the back. It is against Center Grove. It will be Rachel Wirtz. And Tony, that's number 2 on Rachel.
Yeah, you know, last game I thought she went after the boards really hard, but that time with 1 foul probably would have been advised not to try to go so hard on that over the back. So she'll probably take a seat here in just a minute.
At the moment, Wirtz remains in the ball game. Nobody off the bench as of yet for the Trojans. Baines' pass tipped out of bounds by CG. It will be Trojan ball. And now we'll see Booker. She is at the scores table. She does check back in for Wirtz, who leads the ball game with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's a shame. Rachel has to take a seat this early in the ball game. Sometimes when you pick up that first foul, you just got to play a little bit less tentative as far as going over the back, going hard for the boards.
Wiseman scores it in the lane with the left hand, and she's at the line for 1. I like the aggressive take, Tony.
Boy, that was. They got the ball in the middle of the lane to her. She took 1 dribble, shot it with her left hand. Really good shot there.
Lily Bischoff back in for CG. Hops into the bench. Center Grove leads at 4-1. 3:30 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. Both teams struggling offensively to begin tonight's game. Wiseman at the line. 73% free throw shooter this season. Averaging 3 points a ball game, 2 rebounds per game. Misses on the free throw. Rebound on A. Right back to Wiseman, who goes strong to the basket and scores. She's got 4.
Ane did a good job battling for that board and found a cutting Wiseman on that. So instead of a 3-point play, Wiseman gets 4.
So Tony, the Trojans struggling with a 3 ball. That time taking it strong to the basket. Make that adjustment.
That was Higdon with that 3. She just came into the ball game.
6. They said 3-pointer. It should be 6-4, I would think.
Yeah. Maybe they just called that a 2.
Higdon just got a 2. And now Baines with a breakaway layup. She gets 2. So 6-5. Center Grove. Wiseman offensive rebound. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's what you want off the bench, energy. That's what Wiseman's providing for Center Grove.
Yeah, she came in for Wirtz and has been real aggressive on the offensive end and has a chance to score her 5th and 6th points.
Emberton picks up her first foul. Each team now with 3 team fouls. Wiseman gets another free throw. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Leads Center Grove. Ane takes a break. Savannah Bischoff back in for CG. And she gets the nice roll. Good touch. 5 points for Wiseman. Out of bounds. Trojan ball.
Yeah, Center Grove a little fortunate there. They kind of lost Sophie Dyer right there, and but fortunately for Center Grove, Whiteland threw the ball out of bounds.
2:15 to play. We're in the opening quarter. Trojans by 2. Wiseman again, very aggressive, taking it down the lane, and the 3-pointer good.
What a great setup by Wiseman on that, taking it down like a point guard. Nice kick out.
Lindsey Walker, senior guard, gets her first basket off the bench. 3-pointer, 10-5 Trojans. Baines, deep right corner. Entry pass to the freshman, had it knocked away. Last touch, Whiteland, that's Von Dillinger. Von Dillinger lost it out of bounds. And now we'll see Ina Williams for the first time tonight for CG off the bench. She's a senior, and Booker gets a break for CG. 1:40 remaining first quarter. Center Grove has doubled up Whiteland 10-5. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good perimeter play by 15. Addison Emberton, sophomore guard. Williams will throw it in for CG. Lily Bischoff slides over, point guard. On the wing, Savannah Bischoff right back to Lily. Williams, Savannah. Skip pass, Walker goes baseline, bounce pass to Williams. She fakes, she drives, and she runs into a wall. She did not see the help defense. Von Dilligan with great help defense. No foul called. She kept that, I guess that, what do you call it, the verticality?
The verticality, yeah. She got there quickly, just held her ground, and wasn't anywhere for Williams to go.
Turnover by CG. Whiteland with the basketball, 10-5. Trojans, 50 seconds to play. We're in the first quarter. Runner with the left hands, off the mark by Higdon. Trojans push quickly with Lily Bischoff. Wiseman fakes left, comes right. Savannah Bischoff to Walker, fakes on the three. Back to Savannah, rotates it to Lily. Good defense by the Warriors on the perimeter. Walker covered up quickly by Higdon. 30 seconds to play in this opening quarter. Whistle, foul against the Warriors. They're playing some great defense on the perimeter.
Well, they are. You can tell Kelly Kirchhoff has this team ready to play. That was really good defensive possession, just bailed out by a foul, but Center Grove had trouble getting a shot off. Great closeout by Whiteland on several of the potential jump shots.
Ella Hobson back in. Ane also in for the Trojans. CG will go for the final shot of the quarter. We're down to 18 seconds. Baines pressuring the ball. Hobson dribbling down to 10 seconds. Lily Bischoff lost control of it, tries to get it back. Now we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Center Grove basketball out of bounds with 4.4 seconds.
Again, great defense by Whiteland, putting a lot of pressure out front.
Down to 2 seconds. Ane takes the three, and she's short. That brings us to the end of the first quarter here at Edinburgh. In the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game, Indian Creek wins game one. They're in the championship game on Saturday. We'll find out who they'll be playing as Center Grove leads Whiteland 10-5 after one quarter. This is Trojan basketball.
Fans, the officials of tonight's game are members of this community, just like you are.
Without them, tonight's game would not be possible.
Please give them the courtesy and respect they deserve.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Black Friday deals start early at Peterman Brothers.
All November, when you install a qualifying HVAC system with Peterman Brothers, you can get up to $5,000.
How would you spend your Black Friday cash?
Host the best Thanksgiving your family has ever seen?
Blow everyone's mind with the greatest gifts this season?
Take a family vacation?
Or get yourself something special?
You can't choose wrong when you choose Peterman Brothers for all your home comfort needs.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to claim your Black Friday cash.
Back here at Edinburgh High School, Kevin Conrad, Tony Marlin with you tonight. Center Grove girls basketball in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game, taking on the Whiteland Warriors. Underway here in quarter two. Center Grove leads 10-5. Ane knocks the pass out of bounds. It'll be Whiteland basketball.
Center Grove comes out in a 1-3-1 trap, half-court trap.
Mixing things up here defensively. See how the Warriors respond, and they respond really well. Higdon hits a big three. She's got 5 points. She can really shoot it, Tony.
Yes, she can. She's a really good player. Comes from a basketball family.
Two-point lead for the Trojans. Hobson, Booker on the baseline. Von Dilligan, good defense. Warriors making a lot of noise. Bischoff for three, got it.
Well, that was really good defense again by Whiteland, but Center Grove was patient, passed the ball around, found an open Bischoff for three. Good to see her knock one down. Center Grove back into their man. Well,
Higdon tries another perimeter shot. She's off the mark. 13-8 Trojans on A. Savannah Bischoff rotates it to Ella Hobson, trying to go baseline. Gets past Emberton, now to Ane in the corner, and she lost it out of bounds.
It was a nice drive by Hobson to find Ane. She just couldn't get the hand on the ball. Maybe looking to shoot it a little bit too quick.
Trojans by 5. 6:30 to play. We're in the second quarter. Piercy lost the dribble, now finds a teammate. Emberton, a sophomore guard, will penetrate with the left hand, going to the line to shoot two. Foul against the Trojans.
Good aggressive move there. She got the ball. She was determined to get downhill. Got to the gonna shoot two from the line.
Ane picks up her first foul. Each team with 4 team fouls. Emberton is 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. She got the first point in tonight's ball game for the Warriors and hits here on the first one. Walker and Williams in for the Trojans. And she hits on the next one as well. She's got 3 points in the ball game, all from the free throw line. 13-10 Trojans. Zone defense by the Warriors. They keep mixing things up here defensively.
Yeah, that's good strategy. Keep Center Grove off balance, and again Center Grove turns it over.
Pass out of bounds. Trying to find Williams on the baseline. 13-10. Trojans by 3. Good defense by Williams on the perimeter on Piercy. Penetration by Emberton. Gives it up to Baines. High right side. Good defense by Williams. And now Savannah Bischoff comes over the top and fouls Von Dilligan. Foul number 1 on Savannah Bischoff.
Von Dilligan is a good-looking freshman. She was in there battling, getting position. She comes out of the game right now, but future looks good for her.
Dyer comes back in for Von Dilligan. 5.5 minutes to play here in this opening half. 13-10. Trojans by 3. Step back on the 3. Higdon long off the back point, cleared out by CG. Savannah Bischoff throws it ahead to Ella Hobson, trying to throw it inside to Williams. Out of bounds. Center Grove just not in sync here offensively. They've struggled from the perimeter, so they are trying to make that entry pass, trying to get something going to the basket. But the last 2 trips down, some passes that have gone out of bounds. In the lane, shot short by 24. That's Sophia Dyer. She's another freshman. Like you said, Tony, a very young team, and Baines scores. She's a sophomore.
That was just great effort by Whiteland on the rebound, get an offensive board. That's another possession. Got to keep them off the board.
Baines has 4 points in the ball game. It's a 1-point lead for CG. 4:30 on the clock. We're in the second quarter. Hobson rotates it to Walker, high left side, back to Hobson. Walker to Booker. Skip pass. Hobson takes one from downtown. Swish. Her first basket of tonight's ball game.
You know, you mentioned it looked like Center Grove was trying to get it in the lane a little bit more. I'm sure Coach Stuckmeyer, he saw a lot of threes go up in that first quarter. Even if you don't shoot the ball in the lane, at least by getting it in the lane, it's easier to play an inside-out game. It makes that three-point shot a lot easier.
Baines behind a pick, tries a three. Foul on the rebound against the Warriors.
Really good block out there by the senior, Lindsey Walker. Had great position and just forced that Whiteland player to come over her back.
They put that one on Higdon. That's her first. Each team with 5 team fouls. Lily Bischoff checks back in for the Center Grove Trojans. Warriors continue to play the zone defense. Coach Stuckmeyer calls a timeout for the Trojans. 30-second timeout. 3:34 to play. We're in the second quarter. Might just change things up here offensively again. The zone defense has worked very, very well here early for Whiteland.
Yeah, they've gone from zone defense in and out to a man-to-man a few times, and it just has kind of kept Center Grove off balance. You know, you wondered with the success that Center Grove has had against Whiteland, how Whiteland was going to react here, but you know, as this game's gone on, I can see Whiteland just looking like they're gaining more confidence all the time, and I think that scare factor's not a factor anymore. Whiteland looks to be extremely confident in what they're doing, playing hard. Again, Kevin, I think we're in for another tight ball game that's typical Center Grove girls basketball.
3:34 to play. We're in the second quarter, 16-12 Trojans. Whiteland took the early 1-0 lead, but since then Center Grove has maintained the lead. See what adjustments the Trojans make coming out of the timeout, and they throw it away. Just too many turnovers. We saw that against Hamilton Southeastern. So you got to eliminate the turnovers, which obviously is empty possessions.
Yes, we saw that hurt Center Grove, you know, against a really good Hamilton Southeastern. They cut 4 or 5 turnovers down, and you know they might have walked away with the victory.
Ina Williams applying great pressure on the ball. Piercy, senior guard, tries to pass it inside. She was looking for Dyer. Last touch the Trojans. It'll be Whiteland ball out of bounds. Piercy will throw it in. Good defense by the Trojans. Booker knocked it out of bounds. It goes off the sophomore guard Baines' knee, so it'll be Trojan ball. So great defense by CG.
Yeah, both teams having a hard time getting it in bounds, but both teams applying really good pressure on the out-of-bounds plays. So back to Center Grove. Looks like Whiteland is in their zone again.
Onay back in for the Trojans. Again, Wirtz on the bench with 2 fouls. Savannah Bischoff. Booker. Onay lobs it in the middle. Shot block, foul though against the Warriors. Savannah Bischoff going to line to shoot 2. 11. Higdon came over and got a piece of Savannah Bischoff. That'll be number 2 on Higdon.
Savannah did a good job of flashing the middle, which is what you want to do against a zone. So she flashed her middle, had her hand, gave a target, and now she's going to the line for 2. She hits her first one.
4 points for Savannah Bischoff, all here in the second quarter. Tony, when you struggle offensively, try to get to the free throw line. That's a great way to score.
That's right. Yeah, if you, you know, a lot of good shooters, especially three-point shooters. I like to see them go to the middle, try to get to the line, see a shot go in, and it makes three-pointers and everything else they put up a lot easier.
Good ball reversal by Whiteland. They get a high percentage shot on the 3 by Piercy. I like the way they really rotated it quickly. Lily Bischoff throws it ahead to Onay. She sets the feet, tries the 3, got it.
Yeah, key thing there you said was sets the feet. She got set, got shoulders, feet square, and boy, when she does that, she's a really good shooter.
Center Grove by 8, 20-12. 2:20 to play, second quarter. Wiseman back in there. She's on the floor, almost gets the loose ball, and now traveling called against the freshman, Von Dilligan. Harley Von Dilligan drags the pivot foot. Ella Hobson back in for CG.
Well, this last 2 minutes and 15 seconds is going to be really important to see if Center Grove can pull away or Whiteland can get this back to a 1 or 2 possession game. So last 2 minutes and first 2 or 3 minutes of the third quarter are always important times.
7-0 run by the Trojans, make that 9-0 run. Booker scores. That's 4 points for Booker. 22-12 Trojans. .140 on the clock until halftime. Von Dilligan lost it, picked up by Dyer. Her shot over the top of the rim, cleared out by Hobson. She throws it ahead to Ane. Once again, sets the feet, high arching three. Hits the cylinder, out of bounds. It'll be Whiteland ball.
That was a good pass up by Hobson up to Ane. Again, she got her feet square. Shot looked good, just didn't go this time.
Full timeout called by Whiteland. 1:28 on the clock. We're in the second quarter. 22-12. Trojans by 10. Largest lead for the Center Grove Trojans. We want to take this moment to thank all of our wonderful Center Grove girls basketball sponsors this year. Quality Supply and Tool. Prime 47 Steakhouse. Tony, I'm hoping you might be able to work out some steak for us one of these nights. Prime 47, can't beat that.
I'll tell you what, I've been there several times, and there is no better restaurant in Indianapolis than Prime 47.
Also, Peterman Brothers, North Point Engineering Surveying, Kopetsky Auto Wash, Indianapolis Sports Park, Greenwood Orthopedics, Duke Homes, Chicago's Pizza of Greenwood, Burnside Builders, Aqua Systems, AECom Hunts, and also Jersey Mike's Subs. Appreciate all of our wonderful sponsors this year for Trojan basketball. I know the Center Grove boys basketball team had a scrimmage tonight at home against Brownsburg. They'll tip off their season coming up next Wednesday at home against Greenwood and then be at Franklin Central next Saturday. So boys basketball gets underway next week.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I had an opportunity to talk to Coach Hahn, and he really likes his team this year. So he couldn't say enough good things about it, so it'd be fun to watch this year.
Final 1:20 of this opening half. Center Grove by 10, largest lead for CG. Baines being guarded by Wiseman, goes inside. Dyer, shot is too hard. Von Dilligan with the rebound and put back off the glass. Her first two.
That's a big bucket for Whiteland. Nice defense by Whiteland to knock the ball out of bounds. Center Grove's going to have it now with just a little bit over a minute to go.
1:05 on the clock, second quarter. 8-point lead for the Trojans. You're right, Tony. This is a critical juncture for both teams. Whiteland trying to stay in this ball game. Center Grove has a chance here to really open this game open. Trying to get that double-digit lead going into the halftime locker room. Hobson's pass to Wiseman, taken away. Nice steal by Emberton. They rotate it to Baines. Right back to Piercy with 40 seconds to play in this opening half. Von Dilligan flashing through. Three-point attempt off the glass, too hard by Baines. Cleared out by the Trojans. Now Center Grove could, I would think, go for the final shot. 20 seconds to play.
Yeah, I think they're going to hold it out here. Coach Stuckmeyer's calling spread. Whiteland's put some pressure on, which is a smart thing when a team's trying to hold it.
10 seconds to play. Opening half. Ane terminates the dribble. Around to Booker, 5 seconds. They go back to Ane. She is wide open for a three. Got it.
Well, that was
really
good execution. That's exactly what Stuckmeyer wanted. That was definitely a set play to get Ane a look in the corner.
So a great end to the opening half. Center Grove with its largest lead of 11, 25-14 in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game against the Whiteland Warriors at Edinburgh High School. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
Black Friday deals start early at Peterman Brothers.
All November, when you install a qualifying HVAC system with Peterman Brothers, you can get up to $5,000.
How would you spend your Black Friday cash?
Host the best Thanksgiving your family has ever seen?
Blow everyone's mind with the greatest gifts this season?
Take a family vacation?
Or get yourself something special?
You can't choose wrong when you choose Peterman Brothers for all your home comfort needs.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to claim your Black Friday cash.
In Center Grove, safety is a priority in every building, every day. The district has invested in more than 700 cameras inside and outside of our schools. We have an emergency operations center where a school safety officer is watching those cameras and dispatching police officers.
The EOC houses a fire station, an ambulance, and our own dedicated Center Grove Police Department. These police officers and our K-9s are in and around our schools every day. All of our schools keep the doors locked and alarmed and require visitors to be screened before coming inside.
We have a system in every building called Centrix. There are strobe lights all over the building that can alert us if there's an emergency.
Every teacher and staff member has a Centrix card with a button that they can push to call for the help they need.
They can also push the button to lock down the whole building. The strobe lights turn different colors so we know what to do.
Please push your chairs in.
For a fire, strobe flashes white, and we know to evacuate the building quietly and calmly.
We also evacuate if the strobe is purple for a gas leak or other issue in the building. If there's severe weather like a tornado, the strobes are blue, and we know to move to an interior wall and cover our heads.
If the strobe is yellow, a code yellow lockdown means we stay in the building, but our classes continue. No visitors are allowed to come in.
If the strobe is red, that's a code red lockdown. We move to a safe place in our room and remain quiet. Our teacher turns off the lights and makes sure the door is locked. We stay there until we are given the all clear from the law enforcement.
Our schools practice all of these procedures several times a year to make sure everyone knows what to do. We have sirens outside that go off when the ThorGuard lightning detection system senses that lightning is likely to happen nearby.
This lets us know when it's not safe to be outside for a class or athletic event. Our school buses also have safety measures. Each bus has several cameras and GPS that allows our transportation department and parents to know where our buses are. Some of our buses are also equipped with stop-arm cameras.
We are thankful that our school board, administrators, and our community are investing in making our schools safe places for us to learn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're at halftime here at Edinburgh High School, 25-14. Center Grove leads Whiteland in this Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Special guest now joining us here at halftime, the head coach of the Center Grove football team, Eric Moore. He's got a very important game tomorrow night, to say the least, Coach. Coach is going to join us via the cell phone. And, Coach, first of all, thanks for taking time to join us tonight. And, Coach, just maybe talk about your week of preparation before tomorrow night's game here against Cathedral and the Class 6A semi-state championship game.
A couple words you can use is one is cold. It's been a cold week. And rematch. So we've been preparing all week in some really bad conditions, but we're awfully glad to still be playing football. We're honored to represent our community and school of Center Grove in our 17th semi-state appearance.
Coach, I know you and I have talked about it. You're kind of an all-weather team. I know you guys can perform in these kind of conditions, but they're going to be extremely frigid tomorrow night over there at Arsenal Tech.
Yeah, it's going to be cold, but hopefully it'll be cold on their side of the field too, so they'll have to deal with it as well as we are. And, we talked earlier in the year, and it's the summertime, and you're throwing balls around. It's pretty easy to do. But when you want to be good in November, and you want to be great in November, you got to be able to deal with these kind of conditions. We just didn't think it'd be like Green Bay, Wisconsin, but we're glad to be playing. The kids have been high-spirited this week, as they should be, being in the Final Four and playing in a semifinal game. But it is what it is, and we're going to go over there and give it our best effort.
Coach, I just felt like last Friday night, that was a very special night of football, the regional championship. You're at Ray Skillman Stadium for the final time with your seniors, a very good crowd, and a great win against Warren Central. I thought that was just a great atmosphere for your program.
Yeah, it was a definite, we marked that as a program week all week long, a program game all week long, and we talked about that. These are the kind of games this program wins. That's what we're known for. And I know senior nights are great on the calendar, but that was a true senior night when you know it's your last time ever play there, and you're playing for something huge like a regional title, and we're going for our 5th regional in a row, which is another great thing. Just a huge tribute to our kids and our staff and our community, and for coming out and fighting the weather last week and wanting to be out there. And even better, getting to beat Warren Central. There's nothing better than beating Warren Central in a playoff game, in a regional especially.
And, Coach, maybe just give us a quick thought or two about tomorrow night's game. Obviously, Cathedral, Center Grove, two of the best programs going right now in football in the state of Indiana. Doesn't get much better than that, Coach.
No, it doesn't. And people have been talking about the Mud Bowl 2, and now it's not going to be on the mud. It's going to be on turf, so to be equal for both teams. But really, this isn't a rematch. We did some really good things in Week 9, and we did some poor things. And we felt we beat ourselves, and we've really worked on not beating ourselves again, but improving. And I thought since that week we improved and we got better and better. And last week was really, really a good, as you might call it, ramp into the next round. And you have to give credit to their kids at Cathedral. They made some great plays in the fourth quarter of that game to win that game. We just didn't hand it to them. So we're hoping that we can take the positivity of knowing what we did wrong. We've really been working on some of the blitzes and some of the things they did to us, to our offense. But, we can't turn the ball over. We can't get a punt block. But yet, we ran a punt back for a touchdown as well. So there's some great things we did. It's 2 high school programs, maybe the 2 most celebrated programs in the last 20 years. So a lot of people wanted the game, and now they're going to get it.
Coach, we'll wrap up with you on this, but we sure love to see that 12th man tomorrow night. I know it's going to be cold, but we sure love to see the Trojan fans bundle up, get out there at Arsenal Tech and support the Trojans.
You don't have to wear red because it's just got to be warm. But please yell and be loud. And I can't wait for the environment. I can't wait to get in a situation to take this team into a chance to go to the state championship for the 4th consecutive year would be something unprecedented. So go Trojans.
Thank you, Coach Moore, and all the best.
Thank you.
Coach Moore joined us here at halftime. Tony, really appreciate Coach Moore joining us. That's a tough one tomorrow night. Like I said, sort of a rematch, but again, I think it's going to be different. The temperature's going to be cold. It's at Arsenal Tech. I just think obviously it's so much on the line. A trip to the state championship the following Friday at Lucas Oil, but boy, it's going to be definitely one for the ages.
Yeah, I think that Coach Moore, you just can't say enough good things about him and what he's done for this Center Grove football program, the Center Grove school as a whole, the community, the way he's got the fans rallied around. He has definitely built a program that just continues to they don't rebuild. They just they come back every year with just as much talent or more. So good luck to the Trojans tomorrow night.
We're ready for the second half of this Johnson County Tournament semifinal game between Center Grove and Whiteland. Center Grove in front, 25-14. Center Grove will have the basketball to begin things here in the third quarter. In that opening quarter, opening half, I should say, had 6 points. Booker had 4. 5 points for Wiseman off the bench. She played well. Bischoff that's Savannah. She had 4. Lindsey Walker 3. Hobson 3. So Savannah tries a three there. It's short. Well-balanced scoring for the Trojans in that first half. Here come the Warriors. Baines will slow it up. She'll throw it back out on top here to Emberton. Baines had 4 points for the Warriors. Higdon had 5 off the bench. 3 points for Emberton and 2 points for Von Dilligan.
Center Grove in a good aggressive man-to-man again is their staple. Whiteland having a hard time penetrating the ball.
Three is good. Higdon. She didn't start in the first half, but she starts here in the second half, and I can see why. She's got a great stroke. She can really hit that three. She's got 8 points. She leads all scores.
Well, we talked about at the end of the first half, that last 2 minutes, Center Grove won that. Now we're going to see who wins this first 3 minutes of the second half. Whiteland draws first blood.
Booker lobs it inside. Warts off the glass with the left hand. Scores her first 2. She was in foul trouble with 2 fouls in that first half. Didn't play a lot, so we'll see what Warts could do here in the second half.
Yeah, that was nice pass from Booker. And Rachel finished it well with the left hand.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Trojans. Baines lobs it inside. Von Dilligan, I should say, lost it. Warts comes up with a loose ball. Savannah Bischoff pushes on A. Foul called against the Warriors. Addison Emberton picks up her second foul. Off the out-of-bounds play, Savannah Bischoff misses on the 3. Chased down by Emberton on the rebound. Higdon, again, shot it really well first half, gets the start second half, and she almost hit another one there. Rebound and down the lane for Emberton. Missed it out of bounds. Warriors maintained possession. Coach Kirkhoff on the sideline applauding her team's effort.
But that's one thing you can say about Whiteland tonight. They have played extremely hard from the tip, and they're right in this ball game. Center Grove's got to take care of the ball this half. They had a few many turnovers in the first half. So
Piercy misses on the 3. Booker with the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline. Booker finds on the baseline. Nice bounce pass trying to find Warts, but Piercy's there to jump the passing lane to get the steal. Trojans by 10. Three-pointer good. Emma Piercy, the senior guard, her first basket.
Center Grove's Whiteland's cut into that lead from halftime down to 7 right now.
Out of bounds. Trojans will throw it in. Allie Wiseman in for CG, and Sophia Dyer, freshman, in for the Warriors.
Boy, Wiseman gave some good minutes in that first half. That was well needed, too, because Rachel Wart's in trouble. Wiseman came in and, I don't know, what did she have, 6 points?
Wiseman had 5 points.
5 points.
Walker in for the Trojans. Lily Bischoff in there. She'll run the point guard. Booker, high right side. Bischoff, deep right corner. That's Lily. Now to Walker. Lindsey Walker flips it out on top to Lily. In the deep corner. Booker for a 3. Just rattled out. She had a good look at it. Trojans by 7. 4:35 to play. We're in the third quarter. Winner gets Indian Creek Saturday morning right back here at Edinburgh in the county championship game. She's going to try another 3. This one's in and out, no good for Emma Piercy. Booker pushes quickly. Walker fires the 3. Swish. She's got 2 of them tonight.
I remember watching her a couple games last year where she just got on fire. She can definitely shoot it.
She's got 6 off the bench tonight. 2 3-pointers for Lindsey Walker, the senior guard. Trojans back in front, double digits, 30-10. 4 minutes on the clock. We're in the third. Emberton down the lane, past Walker with the right hand, scores. Beautiful take by Emberton, sophomore guard. That's her first field goal. She's got 5 points in the ballgame. Bischoff. Lily puts on the floor, takes it to the glass, and scores. First two for Lily Bischoff.
Well, that was a nice drive by Lily, something we saw her do Tuesday night against Hamilton Southeastern. So that's one thing that she can add to this team. She can put on the floor, get to the rim.
3:30 to play in the third. 10-point lead for the Trojans. Timeout, full timeout called. So we'll be there tomorrow night for the football game, 7 o'clock kickoff. And I got word today, talked to Coach Peebles, the Cathedral coach. He said, layer up, Kevin, because there's no heat in the press box.
Well, Kevin, I love doing these ball games with you, but I can probably tell you I'm not.
Are you going to punt to Kitchell and Embry?
Yeah, I'm going to let them take this for me, and but I'll be listening. I'll be watching. Believe me. Now I'm excited about Center Grove and a chance to go to another state championship. But Cathedral, both these teams know how to get there. They both know how to get to the to Lucas Oil Stadium. That's for sure.
What's interesting for Cathedral, they've had great success, obviously, in 5A and 4A and other classes, but in 6A, they've only been there for just a little bit, but they've never been this far in the Class 6A tournaments. So they've been to the regional round, but never to the semi-state. So they're uncharted territory, if you will, coming up tomorrow night.
I think a lot of people believe, even though there's two good teams on the other side of that, but I think a lot of people believe that will likely, the state championship will likely come out of that game.
Back to action. Center Grove by 10, 3:15 to play. We're in the third quarter. Whiteland with the basketball. Nice pass by Baines to Dyer. She missed it, fouls up, and missed again. Oh, she had two really good looks. That's Sophia Dyer. She's a freshman. They're two inside players, Von Dilligan and Dyer, both freshmen, both very promising futures. And now the ball's out of bounds by the Trojans, and it'll be Whiteland ball. And we'll see Savannah Bischoff back in for the Trojans. But Tony kind of made that comment that Coach Kirchhoff, she's got some young talent, and I tell you, she's going to bring this team along.
Yes, she is. You can say, I told you that, we'd probably see her stamp on this team in this game, and you can see that just by how aggressive and how hard they played.
Higdon thought she was fouled. No call. Out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball. We're under 3 minutes to play. We're in the third quarter. Center Grove so far has scored 10 points here in this third quarter. 8 points for Whiteland.
Whiteland back into that zone that gave Center Grove a lot of problems in that first quarter.
Steal by Emberton and the layup.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a good-looking sophomore there that isn't afraid to take it to the basket. Nice steal. Went coast to coast with that.
Trojans by 8. Williams to Walker. Shot blocked by Emberton. Walker going after the loose ball. Picked up by the Warriors. Piercy throws it ahead to Emberton. The left-handed layup doesn't go. Wiseman pulls down the rebound. Trojans by 8. We're inside 2 minutes to play. Quarter number 3. Wiseman hits the shot from the baseline and hits. On the shot, a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, she's picked the right time to come out, be aggressive, and have one of the best games I've seen her play.
She had a really good game against Franklin Central as well, off the bench in game 1. But you're right, this is, from a scoring standpoint, she's up to 7 points. Chance here for point number 8 with this free throw. Misses on the free throw. Trojans back in front by 10. Foul against the Trojans.
Again, Emberton taking it strong to the basket. She wasn't going to be denied. Went between two Center Grove players. Drew the foul. Is going to have 2 free throws.
So the last foul against Whiteland, Higdon picked that one up. That was her third. And this one goes against Hobson of Center Grove. That's her first. Emberton at the line shooting 2.
Into the game for the first time tonight is Brooklyn Brown. Brooklyn, good sophomore player. She's going to be giving the Trojans a lift at the point guard or the wing position. She hasn't seen a lot of varsity action, so it's exciting to see her in the game here in the county tournament.
Brooklyn Brown with the basketball, and she's also a superb soccer player as well. You talk about someone that can distribute the ball in soccer. She does it in basketball and soccer. She sets up her teammates so well. Trojans by 9. 1:20 on the clock. We're in the third quarter. Perimeter shot short. Long rebound. Piercy comes up with it. Emberton holds it high left side. Whiteland gets into its half-court set. Wirtz switches off on Emberton. Piercy fires the three. It's short. Rebound, Savannah Bischoff. A whistle and a foul against the Warriors. 59 seconds to play in the third. Foul against Baines. Number 2 on Baines. Three team fouls against the Warriors. Only one so far for the Trojans. 50 seconds to play. Quarter number 3. Brooklyn Brown finds Wirtz. Ball out of bounds. Whiteland ball.
Big possession here, in my opinion, for Whiteland to see if they can cut into that 9-point lead. 6 or 7 sounds a lot better for them to go into the quarter. See if Center Grove can get a stop here and maybe get a bucket of their own. .24 seconds. Ball tipped out of bounds. No, it was not. Out of bounds. It will be Trojan ball. Oné checks in for the Trojans. One would think Center Grove will go for the final shot here in this third quarter. A couple of subs for the Whiteland Warriors. Yeah, good substitutions by Coach Kirchhoff to get a couple of her starters out of the game while they're probably going to be playing defense on this last possession, keep them from picking up an important foul.
Claire Coriels, junior, in there, along with Brooklyn Taylor, senior. Taylor, one of 2 captains for this Whiteland team. The other captain, Emma Piercing, both seniors. We're down to 10 seconds. Oné, one dribble. Hobson with 4 seconds. 3. Savannah Bischoff for a 3. The tip back by Wirtz doesn't go. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Center Grove Trojans lead it by a score of 34-25 against Whiteland in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Fourth quarter up next. This is Trojan basketball.
Fans, the officials of tonight's game are members of this community, just like you are.
Without them, tonight's game would not be possible.
Please give them the courtesy and respect they deserve.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Black Friday deals start early at Peterman Brothers.
All November, when you install a qualifying HVAC system with Peterman Brothers, you can get up to $5,000.
How would you spend your Black Friday cash?
Host the best Thanksgiving your family has ever seen?
Blow everyone's mind with the greatest gifts this season?
Take a family vacation?
Or get yourself something special?
You can't choose wrong when you choose Peterman Brothers for all your home comfort needs.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to claim your Black Friday cash.
Ready for the fourth quarter. Whiteland with the basketball, trailing Center Grove 34-25. In the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Winner advances to the championship game to play Indian Creek on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning right back here at Edinburgh. A couple of tries on the inside, and Higdon scores. She stays with it. Higdon's had a great ball game tonight. She's in double figures with 10.
Well, they've cut that lead down to 7, and, every possession is important here on out. Center Grove needs to take care of the ball. Coach Stuckmeyer showing some real confidence into his sophomore guard, Brooklyn Brown.
Brooklyn Brown getting some minutes here tonight. Junior varsity player. Dressing varsity. Brooklyn Brown in the middle. One dribble. Looks opposite. Hobson down the lane. What do we have? 3 seconds against the Trojans. Lily Bischoff along with Ina Williams in for the Trojans. 34-27, Center Grove in front with 7 minutes to play in tonight's basketball game at Edinburgh. Higdon, Von Dilligan off the glass, scores.
Nice play in there for the freshman. Got it to 5 now, 34-29.
Perimeter shot doesn't go for Savannah Bischoff. The ball out of bounds, hit the guide wire. What a run here for Whiteland to begin this fourth quarter, Tony.
Well, they've got it to 5 and a chance to cut it to 2 or 3 on this possession.
They're on a 5-0 run going back to that third quarter. 6:30 to play in the fourth. Von Dilligan, turnaround, too hard off the glass. Rebound, Brooklyn Brown. Savannah Bischoff to Lily Bischoff. Lily brings it across the timeline. 6:15 to play in the fourth. Brooklyn Brown, high right side, rotates it. Lily fakes right, goes left, pulls up in the lane and scores. 4 points for Lily Bischoff.
That middle has been open a few times, and Lily's decided to take it down there and see what she could do. So it was a nice little shot there by Lily.
First 2 points for the Trojans here in the fourth quarter. Center Grove by 7. Just inside 6 minutes to play. Skip pass, Emberton. Sophomore being guarded by the junior, Audrey Aune. They rotated, Baines. Lost the dribble out of bounds. Went between the legs and lost it off the leg out of bounds. Good minutes by Brooklyn Brown. She'll check out, but good minutes, and we'll see Walker in for her.
Yeah, Brooklyn did a lot of nice things there, flashing the lane, getting good rebounds, reversing the ball.
Trojans by 7. 5:30 on the clock. We're in the fourth. Aune, one dribble, terminates the dribble. Baines knocks the pass out of bounds. Whiteland very active, really good movement on defense. Finding some offense here in the fourth as well. I've been impressed with their play.
I really have too. And they forced a turnover by Center Grove again. Yeah, I've been really impressed with Whiteland, and they're right there with 5 minutes to go. As we know, anything can happen. 5 minutes, 5-point game. I think Kelly Kirchhoff's got to like where she's at right now.
They've been going inside to Von Dilligan. This time they throw it a little bit too high. I don't think she was ready to receive the pass. They just threw it to her a little bit too soon.
But you can tell that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get everything started through their big players right now, which is pretty smart.
Pass inside to Wirtz, deflected. Williams goes after the loose ball. She gets into a jump ball situation. Alternating arrow says it belongs to the Trojans, out of bounds, and we'll see Wiseman in for CG. Ina Williams will take a break. Lily Bischoff will throw it in for CG. Trojans set up the stack play. Wiseman catch, shoot, and just missed it off the back of the rim. 4:40 on the clock. We're in the fourth. Center Grove by 7. Higdon, she's been good here tonight from the perimeter. Emberton dribbles between the circles. Von Dilligan works against Wirtz. Misses off the glass. Lily Bischoff will walk it into the front court. Aune, high right side. Wirtz pops out, high left side. Aune, make that, yes, Aune splits the defenders and scores, going to the basket. She's got 8.
Again, talked about that last game against Hamilton Southeastern. Aune looking to put it on the floor a little bit more than I have seen her in the past. That was a big bucket for Center Grove. It kind of stalled offensively. Pushes it to a 9-point lead now, 38-29.
30-second timeout called by Whiteland. Tonight's game being presented in part by Burnside Builders. Burnside Builders, a full-service commercial general contractor servicing the state of Indiana since 2009. Your partner in possibilities, Burnside Builders. So a win tonight by Center Grove. They'll be back in action Saturday morning at 10 o'clock to take on Indian Creek in the county championship. But first things first, they got to get this win. They got to get to the finish line here tonight. And Center Grove at the moment, 38-29. They lead Whiteland with 3:59 remaining. That victory tonight by CG. We will return Saturday morning with the live stream. Early tip-off, it'd be breakfast, have your coffee. Center Grove, if they advance against Indian Creek for breakfast, if you will. Baines, Von Dilligan, double-teamed, looks opposite, and it's stolen. Center Grove is ready for it. They put a double team on Von Dilligan, and she looked to give it up, and Center Grove gets the steal.
Yeah, they collapsed on that well, which is what they need to do against her. She's a good player, but it's hard when you get in the middle like that with people around you to find somebody that's open, and she couldn't do it that time. Center Grove, they'll be patient right now with this offense, which they always are, but with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, you know Coach Stuckmeyer is not afraid to run some clock.
Oné lost the dribble, trying to get it back. She reaches in, commits the foul. Her second foul.
Interesting here, Brooklyn Brown back into the ball game. She hadn't really seen any varsity action, and now here at a big time, 3 minutes to go in the county tournament to send her team to the county final. I love the fact that he's showing confidence in her.
Just inside 3 minutes to play. We're in the fourth. Baines being checked by Lily Bischoff. Whistle on the baseline, a foul, or is it out of bounds? It's going to be out of bounds. It will be Trojan ball.
Really good defense there by Lily Bischoff to force Baines to dribble that ball out of bounds. So Center Grove back with the ball. Again, looking for them to run some time. Coach Stuckmeyer calls for the spread offense.
Looking to score, but taking a lot of time off the clock. Looking for that high percentage shot, something going to the basket.
Yeah, I think Whiteland's going to have to come out of this zone, or Center Grove's just going to run the rest of this clock off.
2:25 on the clock. We're in the fourth quarter. Wiseman going baseline, puts it up with the left hand, missed it. Wirtz follows up and scores. Rachel Wirtz, just her fourth point, but those were huge 2 points.
Yes, it was. That puts Center Grove up by 11 with 2 minutes to go. Whiteland is going to have to show a little bit more aggressiveness right now. Center Grove playing good deep on the perimeter.
Yeah, there it is. Higgins step back three. That's a tough shot. She's played well tonight. Lily Bischoff across midcourt. Trojans spreading things here offensively, working on taking some time off the clock, and we've got a foul against Whiteland. Baines called for the personal. That'll be number 3.
That's only 4 fouls on Whiteland. They are going to have to be extremely aggressive, which you can when you've only got 4 fouls, but they need to be getting Center Grove into the bonus. Coaches are yelling for Whiteland to extend their defense, and Brooklyn Brown just moves her pivot foot there, turns it over.
1:41 on the clock. 40-29. Trojans by 11. Behind Williams, bats that one away, right back to Baines. Going to the basket, Sophia Dyer misses. Williams battles for the rebound. She pulls it out of there for the Trojans. Whiteland wanted a double dribble. Bischoff. Center Grove rotating the ball around the perimeter. Brooklyn Brown. Lily finds Walker, now to Williams.
Center Grove doing a nice job moving the ball.
doing a really good job. 1 minute left in this ball game. The ball got away from Walker. It's loose, picked up by the Warriors. Outlet pass to Emberton. Walker try to take the charge, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Walker. I like the effort. It's going to be a blocking foul, and Emberton will get a couple of shots.
Emberton down, hit the floor hard, but she gets back up looking to shoot 2 free throws. Coach Kirchhoff is imploring her team to come out on defense and extend it farther. Just like her team, you can see her fighting to the end.
First foul on Walker. 3 team fouls against the Trojans, 4 team fouls against Whiteland. Emberton hits on the free throw. She's played well tonight. 9 points for Emberton. 5 points for Emberton from the free throw line. She averages 9. This one's short. Rebound Walker. Trojans by 10 with 40 seconds to play. Trojans once again spreading the floor. Trojans running clock. So Tony coming up on Saturday morning, Johnson County Championship game, 10 o'clock in the morning, CG Indian Creek. It's going to be quite a ball game.
Oh, it's going to be a really good ball game. As you saw earlier, Indian Creek really has a good team, and it's going to be a battle. I'm really looking forward to that game. I kind of thought that's the 2 teams that would be in the finals, and here they go, and it's going to be a good way to start the weekend.
Indian Creek undefeated, beat Franklin, the defending county champs, earlier in the week, and that's your final. 40-30, Center Grove defeating Whiteland. Center Grove advances to the county championship again back here at Edinburgh on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock against Indian Creek. Should be a great matchup. Kevin Stuckmeyer, his Trojan teams throughout the years, 3-0 all time against the Indian Creek Braves under Coach Stuckmeyer, and they've played 3 times in the county tournament, so they'll square off once again in the county championship. But again, that should be quite a ball game. We'll encourage everyone to come out Saturday morning to see a great one on Saturday.
Yeah, people can come out and get a look at a Indiana University commit, 6'4", Faith Wiseman. Faith Wiseman's going to be going up against Rachel Wirtz. They're great friends. They play together in the summer, and it's going to be fun to watch that.
Stay tuned. Tony and I will return with some final thoughts on tonight's 40-30 win by the Center Grove Trojans over the Whiteland Warriors. CG advancing to the county championship on Saturday. This is Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
Black Friday deals start early at Peterman Brothers.
All November, when you install a qualifying HVAC system with Peterman Brothers, you can get up to $5,000.
How would you spend your Black Friday cash?
Host the best Thanksgiving your family has ever seen?
Blow everyone's mind with the greatest gifts this season?
Take a family vacation?
Or get yourself something special?
You can't choose wrong when you choose Peterman Brothers for all your home comfort needs.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to claim your Black Friday cash.
From our license plate recognition and hassle-free conveyor belt to our free vacuum stations and mat washers, Kopetsky Auto Wash is here to make sure we leave you with an extraordinary experience. We are always committed to delivering you a quick, quality, clean, is lathered, and fun. We are committed to serving our community through ongoing support of Center Grove academics, athletics, arts, and beyond. We are rooted in community and proud to offer our ongoing support to the organizations and individuals within it.
here at Edinburgh High School. Final time tonight, final score, Center Grove defeating Whiteland 40-30 in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. The Trojans advancing now to the County Championship Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, right back here at Edinburgh to take on the Indian Creek Braves. And Tony, just your thoughts about tonight's performance by the Center Grove Trojans.
Well, I thought that, they turned it over a little bit too much in the first half, but I think they cut down the turnovers in the second half and controlled the game a little bit. Whiteland fought hard, made a couple runs, but Center Grove, I thought, made some big buckets at the times they needed them. One thing that, a couple things that really impressed me tonight was Allie Weisman coming off the bench and scoring, was very active on the boards. I thought that was a big key for her, in the event that we do see Rachel Wirtz gets in foul trouble, she can come in and hold her own. Also, sophomore Brooklyn Brown, boy, that was nice to see her come in. Obviously, Coach Stuckmeyer has a lot of confidence in her because she was there at the end of the game. She played a lot of minutes in that last quarter and a half, so good for Brooklyn.
Here's the scoring summary tonight. Center Grove led 10-5 after the first quarter. Center Grove outscored Whiteland 15-9 in the second quarter. Center Grove led at halftime 25-14. Good third quarter for Whiteland. They outscored Center Grove 11-9. It was 34-25 at the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Center Grove 6 points, 5 points for Whiteland to make it 40-30 your final tonight. Scoring tonight, double figures. Higdon for Whiteland. She shot it well. She ends up with 10 points. Came off the bench in that first half, Tony, and she came in, got a chance to start in that second half, but she shot that three ball really well.
Yeah, she good-looking player. Just the whole team as a whole. I think that Coach Kirchhoff has done a lot of really good things. She's got a young squad. They played hard. It's going to be fun to watch them over the next few years.
Sophomore Addison Emberton, 9 points in the ball game. Also scoring tonight, I had Von Dilligan, their freshman. She's quite a talent. Give her some more time, but she really looked good. She's got 4 points tonight. Also with 4 points, Baines, and 3 points for Piercy. For the Center Grove Trojans, Audrey Aune hits a couple of threes, had a layup late. She leads CG with 8 points, 7 points for Allie Weisman. And Tony, you talked about Allie. That might have been the best we've seen her play. I saw her play against Franklin Central, a very nice game, but she's very impressive. She brings a lot of energy when she comes off the bench.
Yeah, she was impressive, and I think that's something that it's good to see Center Grove have, somebody that can come off the bench and give them some energy like that. And so it's going to be important in games down the stretch this year.
Also scoring tonight, Walker, good minutes. A couple of threes, 6 points in the ball game. Aubrey Booker, a couple of baskets for 4 points tonight. Also, I got Savannah Bischoff with a three and a free throw for 4 points. And we have Lily Bischoff, a couple of baskets for 4 points, and Rachel Wirtz, a couple of baskets for 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players scoring tonight for the Trojans. It's definitely a score by committee with this Center Grove basketball team. They score by committee. I think they got a rebound by committee. It's just not necessarily just one particular player.
Well, I think that's one thing that can make them dangerous at times is that you're not able to focus on one person. They do have a lot of girls that can shoot the three. They haven't shot it really well this year, but they're all good shooters, and I think we'll see. I think as the season goes on, we'll see that come back to the right percentage for Center Grove.
Well, Tony, appreciate your work tonight. Also, your work this past Tuesday. We saw some really good basketball this week.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Always enjoy this, Kevin. I'll tell you what, Saturday's game, Indian Creek Center Grove, it's going to be something else. I mean, Indian Creek has some players. 6'4" Rachel Wirtz. Nobody plays harder than Abby Fleetwood. You'll see that on Saturday morning. And then Lauren Foster, who had 35 points in the game Tuesday night. So they can put the ball in the basket. So Center Grove's going to have their hands full. Going to be a great one.
I believe so. Next up for Whiteland, they've got a game coming up on November 23rd. Next Wednesday, they're going to host Decatur Central in their Mid-State Conference opener at 4:30. We wish Whiteland all the best. They got a nice young team. I think they're going to really improve as this season moves along. And then again for the Center Grove Trojans up next after tonight's victory, not hosting, but back here at Edinburgh to take on the Indian Creek Braves in the county championship game. Tip off 10 o'clock. Get up early. We'll be here with the live stream. on Saturday morning. Once again, your final score tonight, 40-30, Center Grove over Whiteland. Center Grove 3-2 on the season. Whiteland again is at 2-4. Tonight's Center Grove girls basketball coverage was produced by Center Grove Sports Network. Our camera operator tonight was Sam Venegas. Once again, our next web stream coming up tomorrow night, Center Grove football taking on the Cathedral Fighting Irish in the Class 6A semi-state championship game for the South Bracket from Arsenal Tech High School. Kickoff scheduled for 7 o'clock. We'll be there with the live stream. Girls basketball, once again, we're back here at Edinburgh Saturday morning, 10 o'clock for the tip-off and the Johnson County Tournament Championship game. Until next time, this is Kevin Conrad for Tony Marlin saying good night, everyone, from Edinburgh High School.